Welcome back to my channel, friends. As I mentioned in the previous video, I have chosen to stay in Sikkim's hostel, which is part of India's largest chain of backpacker hostels, designed especially for solo travelers and budget-conscious explorers. It is nestled amidst the hills, often offering scenic views of the valley or nearby hills. It's located close to MG Marg yet tucked away just enough to provide peace and quiet. Properties are typically designed in a cozy, community-centric layout, often featuring shared dorms, private rooms, common lounges, and travel desks. Interiors are often quirky, artsy, and vibrant, reflecting the youthful vibe of backpacker culture. You get to meet like-minded travelers from across India and the world. Common areas and community events for game nights help break the ice. Dorm beds are affordable compared to hotels. It provides secure and clean environment tailored for solo guests. Lockers are provided to safeguard any valuables. In addition, it also has good Wi-Fi and chill workspaces for digital nomads or those on a working vacation. Nathula Pass is one of the most iconic and high-altitude mountain passes in Sikkim, India, a must-visit for anyone exploring the Eastern Himalayas. It is located around 56 kilometers from Gangtok, situated at an altitude of 14,140 feet. It is historically part of the ancient Silk Route which connect China and India. It is highly regulated due to proximity to the Indo-China border. Indian citizens need special permits. Typically open for tourists from Wednesday to Sunday, but closed on Mondays and Tuesdays for maintenance and security checks. You can see the barbed wire fencing and Chinese soldiers across the border, and photography is restricted in certain areas. From November to March, the area is often blanketed in snow, making it a surreal experience. There's a heavy military presence, and you'll often see Jawans stationed at the border. It also has War Memorial and Exhibition Center where you can learn about the historical and strategic significance of the pass. Only Indian nationals with permits are allowed, which can be arranged by a registered travel agent or hotel in Gangtok. In my case, it was arranged by my bike rental personnel. Due to the high altitude, carry warm clothes and take precautions for altitude sickness, like staying hydrated, avoiding alcohol. Private vehicles are not allowed, only registered tourism vehicles with special permits can go. It's a once-in-a-lifetime border experience with patriotic and historic value. Offers stunning Himalayan views and rare high-altitude terrain. Ideal for adventurers, photographers, and anyone interested in geopolitical history or military heritage. Baba Harbhajan Singh Mandir, located near Nathula Pass in Sikkim, is not just a shrine but a symbol of faith, patriotism, and legend that blends military and spiritual reverence. Baba Harbhajan was a sepoy in the Indian Army, 23rd Punjab Regiment, born in 1946 in Punjab. According to a legend, in 1968, while serving near Nathula Pass, he tragically died after slipping into a glacier. It's believed that his spirit continues to protect soldiers posted in the high-altitude border areas. Soldiers claim that he appears in dreams to warn about impending dangers, and his presence is still felt by the Indian Army. This shrine is located at an altitude of about 13,123 feet, around 15 to 20 kilometers from Nathula Pass. Maintained by the Indian Army, the shrine includes a small room with his personal belongings like uniform, bed, boots, and neatly arranged essentials, which are believed to be mystically used by him. There's also a samadhi nearby where people pay their respects. Both locals and army personnel believe in Baba's divine protection. People come to seek blessings for safety, healing, and courage. Soldiers even keep an empty bed and meal for Baba at nearby posts, and his name is still included in official duty rosters. It is often visited as part of the Tsomgo Lake circuit, open to Indian tourists with the same permit used for visiting Nathula Pass. The surrounding views are breathtaking, with panoramic Himalayan landscapes and nearby stunning waterfall. The Baba Harbhajan Mandir is more than a tourist stop. It's a place where patriotism, folklore, and spirituality intersect at one of the world's highest borders. Changu Lake, also known as Tsomgo Lake, is one of the most iconic and breathtaking destinations in East Sikkim, located on the way to Nathula Pass from Gangtok. It is located 38 kilometers from Gangtok and 16 kilometers before Nathula Pass at an altitude of 12,400 feet. It is a glacial lake fed by melting snow from the surrounding mountains. Tourists can enjoy decorated yak or mule rides along the lakeshore, a fun and picturesque experience, especially in winter. Best time to visit is between April to May when snow starts melting, and the lake is vibrant. November to February it's completely frozen, perfect for snow lovers. Avoid monsoon, June to September, due to landslides. Indian nationals must obtain a permit from a registered travel agency in Gangtok. Foreign nationals are not allowed beyond Tsomgo Lake. Nathula is off limits to them. The lake is known to change color with the seasons, turquoise in summer, partially frozen in early winter, and completely frozen in peak winter, December to February. It is surrounded by alpine forests and home to migratory birds like Brahmani ducks, and occasionally, red pandas in nearby areas. It is highly revered by the local Sikkimese and Bhutia people. Buddhist monks consider it auspicious and even used to predict the future by observing its color and behavior. The Tsomgo Lake Ropeway, also called Changu Lake Ropeway, is a mountain cable car system near Tsomgo Lake, bringing visitors to high ridge viewpoints 12,700 feet, making it among the highest ropeways in Asia. It is situated at Changu, just before Nathula Pass on the Gangtok-Nathula Highway. Starts near the lake 12,400 feet and ascends to a ridge offering panoramic mountain and valley vistas. The upper station sits at approx 14,500 feet, often enveloped in clouds or snow. It offers spectacular views from above, including Kanchenjunga peaks on a clear day. You may drift through mist or land atop fresh snowfall, creating surreal Himalayan moments. Capture sweeping aerial landscapes and sparkling alpine scenery from a unique vantage. Typically operates from 9:30 am to 4:30 pm or 10 am to 3 pm, depending on season and weather. Tickets range 250 rupees to 360 rupees for round trip. It offers a dramatic angle of Tsomgo Lake and valleys few see from the ground. The Tsomgo Lake Ropeway adds a magical, sky-high chapter to the classic Gangtok-Nathula circuit. If you seek Himalayan vistas, alpine adventure, and an unforgettable ride above the clouds, this is a must-do. It's not just a beautiful destination, it's a spiritual and sensory experience high up in the Himalayas, offering peace, snow, and a taste of local culture. Small stalls can be found on the way and around the Changu Lake which serve Maggi, momas, and tea, a warming delight in the cold. Weather is cold even in summer, carry woolens and gloves. The road is scenic but winding. Start early from Gangtok to avoid fog or traffic jams. With this, my East Sikkim journey comes to an end. Up next, I'll be heading to Ravangla in South Sikkim to explore a new set of attractions and experiences. So stay tuned for my next video.